What's up, peeps? Welcome back to Rebranding Safety. If you're new here, Rebranding Safety is changing the perception of health and safety, and we do that right here on the YouTube channel. We do that on the podcast as well. This video is a pod clip from a podcast. You can get the podcast on pretty much any platform. Just search Rebranding Safety. And Rebranding Safety is sponsored by Paradigm Human Performance HSE subscription service. The perfect solution for those of you in small, medium-sized enterprise that feel like you're just spinning loads of plates all the time. Without further ado, let's get into today's pod clip.
Come on, what else we got that you're desperate to talk about?
I mean, it's not really desperate. I know people like to see. I know from my own experience, right? Like I always get hit up with messages on LinkedIn. People always say, "Oh, how do you practically do this stuff? How can you really do this?" So, like, mate, I suppose that. Look, we removed the golden rules as well. So we had like a list of rules around.
You've removed them, or you've moved to them?
No, we have removed them, right?
I removed them. I thought you said we've moved to them. I was like, well, this is controversial.
No, we took them away, right? Basically, the guys called them the golden bananas.
Yeah.
Because they were always being bent, right?
Yeah.
So we had a set of, like, there was I think it was 12 rules, 12 or 13 rules.
So these are rules from the, just for anyone that doesn't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but for you guys, this was 12 rules that at the top end of the business that everyone must follow at all times. They're the golden rules.
Yeah, mate, that was
must hold handrails when going upstairs, kind of bullshit, really.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, there was definitely that stuff there. There was rules even underneath these rules. And I can tell you a quick story. Like we, on my second day at Urban Utilities, I called up someone to let me into the downstairs car park because I never had my access pass. And the girl said to me, "Oh, are you on your phone?" I was like, "Yeah, like I'm talking to you." She's
no,
like, no,
I'm a telepath, but don't tell anyone.
she was going, but you're not allowed to do that. I was like, "What do you mean you're not allowed to do that?" It's like, "Oh, well, you're in your car. That's one of the golden rules. You can't use Bluetooth in your car." And I was like, "What?" So I remember coming upstairs and chatting to my boss, Kim, and saying, "Kim, this rule is rubbish. This is the worst rule I've ever heard of." And she had already said that there was a process in place of starting to remove these rules and take them away. So what we did do, James, is we replaced them with the 12 high-risk activities. And then underneath those activities, we sort of discovered the critical controls. And, you know, again, it was all done with consultation with the guys in the field. You know, excavation, that's a massive risk to our business.
That sounds
we got the guys.
Go on, carry on.
And so we got the guys to sort of come up and so we get a better understanding. They came up with the controls, and then we sort of had to sort of make sense of them and if they were enough, really. And again, it works better, you know, like I'm saying. I think the fact that the guys were calling them the golden bananas sort of lets you know. I mean, they were breaching these rules every single day, right?
Yeah.
And they were back in the day. They were punished for them. You know, there was written warnings constantly in that business.